Since 2011, I've lived, worked, and played in the Richmond district. I love this neighborhood most of all, and there's so much to love about it. So in this video, I'm gonna talk you through this place from a local's perspective. I'm Janice Breaker. I'm a fourth generation San Francisco native, and I've lived and worked all over this city. Today, we're just gonna give you the highlights of what's great about it. If you're interested in moving to San Francisco, call me. I'm here to help you. I wanna help more people find a home they love in a neighborhood they love even more. Give me a call. I'll help you in any way I can. The first thing I think about when I think about the Richmond district is the community. And by that, I mean, I get to talk to so many of my neighbors here. There is something called Slow Lake Street, which I'm a part of. It is a bunch of people who walk Lake Street throughout the day because at the moment, post-COVID, we've closed those streets down. And because of this Slow Lake Street movement, we are now working with the city to potentially make Slow Lake Street a much longer term action plan for the city. I've met neighbors and dogs, and I've seen children learn how to ride their bikes here. It's been such a wonderful thing to see. Part of that community also includes being a part of the Clement Street Merchant Association. So I've gotten to hold a volunteer position there, helping with social media. In exchange, I've gotten to meet so many of the cool business owners all along the Clement Street corridor. Many of the people who own businesses there also live there. So those people in particular have a special place in my heart. And we get together once a month and we talk about how we can make Clement Street even more special. Upcoming events we have for the rest of the year include an art walk, a block party, and certainly the Christmas party we call Clementine. I think it's going to be in its 11th year. Is that right? 11th year for Clementine. Definitely try to attend that one in December. That's my favorite holiday that the community celebrates together. Another community feature along Clement Street that I adore is the Sunday's Farmers Market. You could start buying food ready-made and fresh to cook at 9 a.m. and some people eager to get their shopping done early are already in lines. I like the cheese person. If you're nice to the potato guy there, he might give you an extra potato. True story. I also like visiting all the shops along that area as I do my farmer's market. Say hi to the neighbors. I've seen kids sell bracelets. Every dollar went to Ukraine. I thought that was an awesome initiative put on by the neighbors in the community. You want to check out that Clement Street Farmers Market, definitely. There are a lot of bike lanes in the Richmond district. You could go down Arguello to the Presidio, or certainly take Arguello to Lake all the way down to Ocean Beach. It's a really pleasant way to experience the neighborhood. Definitely check out the bike lanes in the Richmond district and go for a spin along Lake Street, of course. When talking about community, I like to think about what's available for the children. A lot of parents I know rave about the public school in the neighborhood, and they also talk about an after-school program I'm thinking of right on California Street near 6. It's called the Sunshine Art House, locally owned, and it's put on by a woman who's passionate about sharing the joy of ceramics and arts and sewing, if I didn't mention that one. Definitely worth checking out as well. A wonderful addition to the neighborhood. I've had friends of mine talk about disliking going to the park, but even more so when it's foggy and cold. In the post-pandemic world, Imagination Playhouse is a place that all of my parent friends in the neighborhood rave about. It's indoors, so you're warm, and there's ball pits, there's slides, and there's an area where you could even rent it out and have kids parties. Parks in the neighborhood in the Richmond district are also a lot of fun. My favorite park of all is Mountain Lake Park. At Mountain Lake Park, there is a dog park, and this dog park is so good. People from other parts of the city come here. The neighbors are so nice, and they've encouraged me to sit down and not just walk through, but get to know the dogs and the whole dog park community. Highly recommend it. This is Tina. Tina loves going to the park with me, and she is one of the reasons why I've gotten to explore that park in its entirety. We love going there. We go for picnics in Mountain Lake Park, and we also go for tennis matches. We watch tennis. At least I watch my husband playing tennis from afar as I picnic. The views from Mountain Lake Park are beautiful. You could sit on the lawn, enjoy watching the people playing tennis tennis. You could also just have a picnic and enjoy. Bring your dog. As I said, this place is really dog friendly. So maybe you neither have a dog nor play tennis. There's also a newly renovated indoor pool. It's Rossi Pool and it's right on Arguello Street. It's indoors, as I said. It's a public pool, so the price is going to be nominal. Check it out and tell me in the comments if you do make it over there. I already went over the joys of living in the Richmond district. Again, that was community, that was the dog park, and I didn't even have a moment to tell you yet. Another one of the great things of living in the neighborhood are some of the ethnic markets. I love this Russian market, which is right around 25th at Geary. There is a deli section where you can get fresh everything, including smoked fish and caviar. There's great breads there and desserts, fresh meats, and a really nice staff. If you're not into cooking, that deli is great. It has soups, which I stock up on if I don't have time for cooking. And I also like to get their dolmas and have those ready to eat. Highly recommend both of those items. The other ethnic market I love is Korean market. New Korean Mart on Geary Street has fresh kimchi and bibimbap, kalbi, and those spicy red sauces that dip so well in meats. You gotta check it out. They have a salad section and soups direct from Korea. So even if you are not a cook, you'll have some really great food ready to heat and serve. If you're a budget shopper, Smart and Final and Grocery Outlet are two options that you can't find anywhere else in the city. If you're anything like me, you love a good budget dinner just as much as I do. I like casual spots. There's something called Burma Superstar that's so good. There's a cookbook out about it, lines of course, and various locations on the East Bay. If you're a fan of casual dining, Burma Superstar is hands down the most well-regarded one in the Richmond district. There is a tea leaf salad with tea leaf that's, last I heard, still imported from Burma, and it makes those salads unlike anything else I've ever had. Kaiju Eats is another casual fare. They have great happy hour, $5 beers, $5 skewers, and $6 sakes, so you can't beat a deal, but mind you, there will be a line. If you're a fan of fancy spots, Aziza is a Michelin-starred restaurant on Geary Street, and everyone talks about their Moroccan food. They also just opened up for brunch, so it's worth checking out. More fancy? How about Wako Japanese? I've had the pleasure of dining outdoors to go for anniversaries and birthdays as of late, and I've always been impressed with its freshness. Prior to COVID, I did go there and sat at the bar, and what I found was there was a huge array of Japanese tourists who were also there and speaking fluently in Japanese to the chef. That, of course, makes it feel even more authentic and more special. That place is incredible. You want a fancy cocktail on a Friday? Sometimes so do I. Charmaine's, I've never been there for dinner, but I've been there for drinks, and I've been there because their cocktails are colorful, delicious, and they also come with these gorgeous floral garnishes that make every cocktail feel really special, and it's the perfect way to end one of those hard days. Sometimes everybody needs a dive bar. Neck of the Woods, hands down, is the best thing out here. You can go there mostly any night and see something. I've seen comedy there. I know that's on Sundays. And Soul Night, was that Thursdays? It was soul and reggae, and it was people from as far as Oakland dancing their asses off. So if you're a fan of any of that, if any of that resonated with you, you definitely want to check out Neck of the Woods. Trader Sam's is another incredible place for cocktails. This place is one of San Francisco's first dive bars, rather San Francisco's last standing tiki bars. Drinks are still priced as if you're in the 80s, and it's so much fun watching a lot of the college crowd karaokeing and drinking cheap but delicious drinks. Trader Sam's on Geary is really fun. So the Richmond district is a food lover's paradise. If you're a fan of anything I said about the Richmond district, definitely come out and try some of the places I recommended. If you or someone you know is thinking about moving to San Francisco, contact me. I want to help more people move to San Francisco and find a home in a neighborhood they'll love. I'm Janice Breaker. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in my other videos.